Hello guys and welcome to a new video and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything music from death metal to Queen and everything in between. And welcome to a new episode of the Queen Chronicles where we talk about everything Queen. We're going in chronological order, so if you want to check out that playlist, here's the link right here. Okay, so on the last episode, Smile had just broken up and I told you the story of how Freddie Mercury actually approached Brian May and Roger Taylor and asked them to join in the band. Then they auditioned for a bassist and found John Deacon, who was a great fit, and founded the band Queen. Now, if you've actually been watching the videos, then you know that the band Smile, Brian May's and Roger Taylor's previous band, had actually recorded 2 EPs that were never released to the public. Not yet anyway. So they already had some hookups, they already had some connections in the music industry, but they actually hadn't been able to make it into the scene yet. But they actually did have somewhat of a following. I mean, Freddie Mercury was one of them. He would actually go and watch his friends Tim Staffel and Roger Taylor play all the time, in Smile. So when he finally got together with them and formed Queen, he actually knew some of the repertoire. So before actually embarking in the journey of writing as a band, they actually did play Polar Bear and Doing Alright, which actually made it to Queen's debut album. But like I told you guys before, Brian May wasn't really sold on Freddie Mercury being the lead singer of the band, or being in the band at all. And that brings me to this, which I almost forgot to tell you about, and that would have sucked big time. Here's the deal. So Brian May and Roger Taylor actually recorded a couple of albums, so they had some leads and they knew some people in the music industry. So they decided to go ahead and tell them about Queen. So they went in there and they played a couple of songs, and the guys actually said, this is interesting, I like this, but we want to do a solo project with the singer. We want Freddie. Oof, talk about a blow to Brian May's self-esteem. And they actually did. They tried that out before Queen. Queen was already there as a band, but before they even started recording the first Queen album or even an EP or a demo, they were like, you know what? I mean, we like the singer, but the rest of the band is just another band. Now, because of the fact that Freddie actually believed in Queen so much, he decided to use a different name, another stage name. As if Freddie Mercury wasn't flashy enough, he decided to go with Larry Lurex. Okay, so in 1972, he actually walked into Trident Studios for the first time ever to talk about this project. And they told him that they wanted to record a single, side A and side B, and see how it went. And then maybe work on an EP or even a long play. So they asked him to record 2 cover songs, I Can Hear Music and Going Back, which had been pretty popular songs back in the day. So they fronted him the money and told him, go get some musicians, let's get this done. So Freddie Mercury, in his infinite wisdom, decided to hire John Deacon, Roger Taylor, and yes, Brian May. So the single, of course, flopped miserably, but they saw the chemistry in the studio that Freddie Mercury and the other guys had and decided that Queen was going to be the project. Now, this single is, of course, very sought after by collectors such as myself. I mean, if I could get my hands on one of these, boy. And you can actually hear a little bit of Going Back at the very end on the last song ever sung by Freddie Mercury, Mother Love, on the album Made in Heaven from 1995, which of course was released after Freddie Mercury's death. And that little clip actually shone a light onto that single and made it really, really expensive from 1995 on to this day today. So that's the brief story of Larry Lurex in 1972 and the one band that featured all 4 Queen members that was not Queen, but of course was not Smile. Let me know in the comment section if you knew any of this. If you enjoyed the video, please drop me a like, drop me a comment. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like, comment if you haven't yet. And if you enjoy the content and you want to help support the channel, please make sure you hit the join button down there. A little goes a long way and we surely do appreciate it. And please share with your friends. I'll see you guys next time. Long live the Queen.